Well, good morning. We're back again for another video today. Currently Wednesday at the minute. Shorter week this week. It's bank holiday weekend. It was bank holiday weekend. So we didn't start work till Tuesday this week. We've just been out doing our checks in the Leeds yard this morning. We've got a 8:30 Scunthorpe. It's coming up to about 6:45 at the moment. It's a bit chilly this morning. It's 10 degrees this morning, which is nice. So we'll get these checks done and then we'll get out on our way towards Scunthorpe. We're just making our way out of the Leeds yard now, heading over towards Scunthorpe. For those that didn't see the video yesterday, we are hazardous this morning. Class 2.2, that's on. So full ADR. Just make our way out of this barrier here. Yeah, it's cooler morning, 10 degrees this morning. It's nice, it's been quiet as well. Very quiet in that yard last night. So nice, very welcome. Currently 53 miles away from the job at Scunthorpe, and it has us there at 5 to 8. It's due at 8 o'clock this job. No, 8:30 this job, sorry. They don't take it early. I've been here before. I got there at 7:30 last time, and they didn't start it till 8:30. Their guys didn't come in till then, so I thought we'll start at 6:30, away for 7:15 like we are now, and round to Scunthorpe. That is us getting tipped here at Scunthorpe. We have been a while. We've been hour and 47 so far getting tipped, so we're not doing too bad. They said about 3 hours on it, so I've just been out editing the video and helping a friend get to a job, and we might even be able to get another job for today, so we will find out shortly, won't we? Alright, we are tipped. Making our way out of Scunthorpe now. Well, we're on head to Scunthorpe anyway, so we've not been that bad. They're not going to let them go, but I'll let them go. Big heavy load coming out of Scunthorpe there. That is heavy, that's had some weight on the axle there. That car in front, I'm going to let them get out with their escort, so well, we're out. We're on our way to Leeds to get this off at Norman Containers, this empty box. They said they might get me to set one up for somebody, because we're dropping this trailer after this, so we're picking up a loaded one, or one with a box on anyway. Don't know if it's loaded or not, to head over to Seaforth with. And then we don't know what we've got from there really. I think they said something about Middlesbrough, but obviously plans can change, so we'll find out once we get to Leeds and we get the paperwork. And that is us just leaving the yard at Leeds. Get out of this spot if we can. Go through. Just like that, we're out the yard. Well, out the space anyway. On our way to Seaforth. Got the notes for tomorrow. We are picking one up out of Seaforth here, a 20-footer loaded. to run to Middlesbrough for the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. And then from there, we are going to... Sorry, just getting out of this yard here. So yeah, tomorrow we're tipping at Seal Sands at 9. And then we're back down to Leeds with the empty box to clear it. Pick up a loaded box out of Freightliner Leeds for hazardous box. This one is next, the second one tomorrow, for a 1500 Gateshead at a paint place up there, which is why it's hazardous, and that's a 20-footer as well. So we've got a busy day tomorrow. So depends how long we are in at Seaforth. We might be probably parking at Burton Wood maybe, but we've got the time to run back to Leeds tonight, so we will see how long we are in at Seaforth. I've asked for a 5 while 6 BBS. It's just coming up to, just gone past 20 past 2 at the moment, and then I can have a break on the way over, because we've got 2 hours 55 driving. It was an hour 55 to the dock, so we'll get a break on the way over, probably going to Burton Wood for a break for this load, and then we can get a clean card. Then we know where we stand then for the rest of the day. So then the plan is to try and possibly push it back to Leeds. I think it's going to be better. That just gives us more time for tomorrow, because if I tip at 3 o'clock tomorrow and I make it on time there at Gateshead, we'll say out for 4 o'clock, we're going to be looking about 7 o'clock back down at the yard, something like that. You know, if I'm having to start at 4:30 in the morning to get up to Middlesbrough, it's going to be cutting that extra close. I won't want to do that, so we'll run it tonight to the Leeds yard, run our time, because even if we're parking up at 9:30 and we start at 6:30 in the morning, we're good for getting up to Middlesbrough for 9 o'clock from the yard. It's only an hour and a half, 2 hours, so we'll have the time then to play with, which is what we want. So that is the current plan, but obviously, as you know, things can change, so we will leave the plan as it is for now and see how it unfolds. Right, so we pulled into Birch Services for our break. I needed toilet, so I thought I'd stop in here. Managed to get a space, which is a rarity as well. That's just pulling off now at 4 o'clock, sorry, as we make our way around towards Seaforth still. We make sure there's nothing coming. Yeah, not sure where we're going to park. I'm swinging a bit towards Burton Wood now, because with all the construction going on in the yard, I think it could make it a little bit tight to get in potentially, so we don't want that. We don't want to be struggling if we can help it. Got this in a good junction. Can't tell if anyone's coming. No, we're clear. No, we've got to give way to that side and we can't see it. Bit daft, but oh well. But yeah, I'm not sure. I might just park in Burton Wood. Run it in the morning. It's got us at Seaforth for 5:05. We have got a clean card, so we'll have 3 hours driving left, so we could make Leeds if we wanted to. We'll see. I'll see how we get on and all that lot, and we'll go from there. So the plans have changed, but I'm changing plans potentially, so it's all right. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll go from there. Alright, we're going for the Leeds yard. We've got the box on now out of Seaforth. Wasn't that bad a turnaround really. Just come up to 2 minutes past 6. I got there about 25 past 5, so half an hour, take that. So we're on our way to the Leeds yard. We're 80 mile away. It's got us out 1 minute past 8 with the traffic, but I think that's going to go down. But no, if it's 8 o'clock we get there, it's 8 o'clock we get there, innit? So I want to run it. I've got been offered a potential Saturday this week. We got a collection in Bradford on Friday morning down to Felixstowe. It's a ship catcher. It needs to be there by midnight the night Friday night, so they've got me planned on that now. I've said I'm happy to do that, so that's good for me, which means I'm going to run this tonight so we can get some a couple hours overtime out of it, a bit more. Got till 9:30 tonight. I might as well run it. You know, we've got the hours, we've got the time, we've got somewhere to park potentially, and then tomorrow's going to be a full day anyway, regardless of where I park really. And then it's on to Friday. Plus it's a shorter week this week, you know, it's been a bank holiday weekend on the Monday, so we've got the working time for it this week, so happy days on that. So let's get on with the next 80 mile to the Leeds yard. We go, just coming down into the Leeds yard. We had a quick stop off at Hartshead Moor where friend Gary were behind us. He were running short on time, so we pulled into Hartshead Moor and made sure there was space for him, because he didn't really have the time to go in and look in there, because we were going to have to come to the yard if not, but he's managed to get in there, so we helped him out. He's got a good decent spot and he's parked up before going over his time. We're just coming into the Leeds yard. So I've already found my spot that I want. God, where is there's hardly anyone in here apart from our trucks. There's loads of room. Hey, you can keep it this quiet. Oh, they might have left the lights on potentially. Get in here. Loads of room actually. There is actually loads of room. It's a bit weird. I didn't think there'd be this much room, but there is. There is. We're making our way in now. We're going to get in here next to this one. Get on the front row. I could park on new concrete bit, but I can't drive through back of that. I can't be lazy and drive straight through. We'd have to do a bit of reversing for that, and I can't be bothered now. We cleared that trailer, that one on the right hand side. We'll just straighten up, reverse back. But it's been a nice quiet drive over really. We had a little bit of traffic on the 62 at the M60 split, at the M60 junction, sorry, but not too bad. We've been through worse. I'm sure we'll go through worse again at some point. I'm just going to leave that here, I think. Maybe back a little bit more. That will do us for the night. So I'm going to get off and end this video here, because we're ending the day here actually. It's 3 minutes to 8. Probably look at starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. I think it's 9 o'clock job up at Middlesbrough, top side of Middlesbrough, so it's probably about hour and 40, hour 45 up there. So if we aim to get there for 8 o'clock, and they can get us tipped and out for 9. You know, we've got loads of time to get back down to Leeds, because we're getting the box off at Northern Containers, rounded to Freightliner Leeds to get the box on to get up to Gateshead for 3 o'clock. So it just allows a bit more time, which is what we want. So I'll get off and I will see you all in tomorrow's video.